it's not something that you can quickly put together.
Hi guys, welcome back to Thrifty Mama Scraps.
So I find if you divide
So tonight is Tuesday night, and the guys are working. My youngest son is in the living room playing his new game, Prey, on Xbox 360. Or, oh, it's Xbox One, sorry, not Xbox 360. I don't know why I said that. And and I'm sitting here watching Nicole 911 on YouTube. And I'm just sitting on my bed, and I thought, she's making page kits, and I'm like, you know what, I am going to fill these page kits. I do it in a similar way, a little bit different than she does. I made a bunch up the other day, excuse me, and I filled the bag up, and I'm going to show you how I do it. So I don't have to sit at a desk to do it, even though sitting at a desk makes more sense. But basically what I do when I start out is I have these bags like she does, the big bags. Mine are from Dollar Tree. They come like 13 in a package. And I sort out the papers first. And when I'm going through papers, the 12 by 12 papers, I'm thinking of a theme. She does not think of a theme usually. I do. And I write the theme on the, so I pick out matching papers, and then I write the theme on a label. This is page kit 10. So I put P10, and that's similar to what she does. And then this one is Country Home, Retro Home Life, and Visiting the City. So, a lot of these are from Simple Stories, Domestic Bliss. And then I also go through like smaller sheets and my small paper pads, mini paper pads. And then a few sticker sheets that I want to use up. And I do that. And that's basically what I put in the bag first of all. So this is all done except for the mini embellishments, like for embellishment clusters. And I use these. These are just photo cases. They're 4x6. And I don't use them for photos. I use them for embellishments. And what I do is I empty these out. I have, let's see, 1, 2, and I have a couple of 3, 4, 5 of them. I have 5 of them, and I've already emptied it once because I made a bunch of, I completed a bunch of page kits yesterday. And basically what I do is I go through each container, and then I try to match this theme or the color scheme. So I just open one up, and I don't take a lot of time thinking about it. Like pretty, that'll work. Probably. So I just go through, and I just anything that I think might work. I don't think that'll work because that's got red in it. But basically, that's what I do. What does this say? To wish you were someone else is to waste the person you are. That works. It's kind of an ivory color. That's kind of got an ivory color. So I just basically go through and sort through these. And even this one, this is a sports one. It says, because practice makes awesome. Well, anything in home life could be, you know, you can practice that too. So, but I don't think too hard about it because I have so many embellishments. I just work on them and just try to sort out what I think might work. So, this one's perfect. Sorry about the mess, but we live here.
So up to now, I mean, I know this will be something. Of course, Easter won't go,
but I do have an Easter kit. And I just keep going through. I'll go through all these cases, and then I'll sort out everything that will go with this one. And then I'll stick it in the bag. And then I'll grab and I'll put it in my little file. Here's my file right here. So I've got a little file that's got all my things in it. These are done. These ones in the back. I've already, like, this is a Disney one that I did. And I already went through and sorted a whole bunch of stuff. And then I just stick them back in here when they're done. And that's just kind of how I organize it. And then I put them all in order.
This is green, as you can tell. I have no
and
for this.
And then I'll grab another one out. And then I'll go through these boxes again. And then another one until these are empty. And I have to refill them again. And if I have to refill them, then I just go in my stash and I just randomly just grab a whole bunch of stuff and fill each one up. And I start all over again. This time I think I made
maybe a brown, but
14 kits. Let me see. How many kits did I make? Let's see. 12, 13, 14, 15. Let me see. I might have made 16. Yeah, I made 16. Total of 16 page kits. So, I'm going to continue working on this, and then I'll show you kind of what this looks like before I put it in the bag. And then after they're all done, then what I'll do is I'll kind of show you the different page kits that I have. And then I will show you what I do with each page kit, the page kit that I'm going to start with. And the page kit I'm going to start with is page kit 1, of course. And then I'm going to just start scrapbooking with that. Now, I'm not going to scrapbook on my bed because that just doesn't make sense to me. I need to scrapbook at a table, but this way I can watch, Nicole 911 and on TV. I do have a little TV in my office, but my office is still messy, and I don't have Netflix connected to it or YouTube, but I could move that in there if I wanted to. It's just, it's already set up in the bedroom, so it's easier, and no one's home but my son and I. So that's kind of where I stand right now. So, but she's putting a page kit together. You can tell the difference. That's my dresser. That's my husband's dresser. Not that I'm saying that my husband's messy, but let's be honest here.
That hurt.
Lisa's clothes are put away. I have to say that. I'm happy about that. So, he did put those away, I think, the other day. So,
they'll be okay.
Usually they're sitting on top of the dresser, sitting on top of that pile of junk right there. But anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get started on this, and then I'll come back and I'll show you. Because I don't have my camera on the tripod right now. I'm just holding it. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll be back in a little bit to show you what I completed.
I want everything put away. Now I can.
Hi, I'm back. So I went through it all and I added it to the bag. And this is pretty much everything that I have to choose from for this page kit. So I only scrapbook at home. I don't normally go to crops. I used to all the time. I do have a friend that does have a crop usually once a month or once every other month, but I don't go anymore, mainly because they last until midnight. They're like at night, and she lives out in the country, and it's about, I would say that for me, it's about a 30-minute drive, which isn't too far to drive, but at night, I don't see well at night. And it's really hard to drive home at midnight
from the middle of something
when you don't see well at night, and also when you're tired. So I just don't go to those anymore. Occasionally she'll have one during the daytime, and every once in a while I'll go to those. I haven't lately, only because I really prefer scrapbooking at home. It sounds selfish. I do like getting together with her and some other people that scrapbook in our little group because they're friends. However, I find that I don't get a lot of stuff done. I find that I talk most of the time and then I don't accomplish much, and it's just, it costs money to go to these things, and it just seems like kind of a waste of money to go and then not get anything done, really. Because I'll go and like most of the time I only get like 2 or 3 pages done, which just seems ridiculous. So I can concentrate better at home, and I find that I'm more artistic at home too. I'm kind of a slow scrapbooker. I like to, I'm more artsy than most people are in their scrapbooking. So, or I shouldn't say more than most people are, because there are a lot of very artsy scrapbookers that are even more artsy than I am, because I tend not to use a lot of mixed media. Occasionally I will, but very rarely will I use mixed media. It's messy, and I don't like messes, so there's that. So, but this is basically what my page kit looks like. And basically what I'll do, well, like I said before, I'll pull one kit at a time, and then I'll show you how I put it together so I can easily scrapbook a page and leave it out in my office to be ready whenever I need it to be ready. So,
to try to use some of those up.
But that is one kit. Anyways, I'm going to do another kit, and I will show you how that one goes. So now that this one's done, I close this. I don't know if I can do this one-handed, but I'll close this, and then I'll stick it in my file, and I'll pull the next one out. And the next one is called Disney Vacation California, or just vacations in general. So I've got my paper, I've got some stickers, or these are basically cut aparts, some chipboard stickers, and as you can see, there's some cut apart cards that I haven't cut apart, along with 12 by 12 sheets, and then there's some small mini pad sheets too. So I am going to put this one away and get started on this one, and then I'll show you what that looks like when that one's done. Hi guys, I'm back with page kit 11, and this is the Disney Vacation California, and then general vacations, because we've been to California. Or I have been to California. Well, Scott has too, because he was in the Marine Corps out there. But, and then we've been to Disney several times, and then other vacations as well. So, there was quite a lot of embellishments that I had in my stash that go with that. So, this one's done. And I have time to do one more before I pick up my son from work. So, it looks like I have about 12 minutes before I have to run and pick him up. So I took him in at 4 today, and then I walked over, well, about 2.5 miles. And then I came home and I made dinner for my youngest and and then I started these videos, and I've been watching Nicole Jones 911 the whole time. So, so this one's done. The next one, I'm going to file that one. And it looks like the next one is Christmas holidays. And that should be interesting because I do not recall many Christmas themed embellishments, but we'll see what we can do with that. So, I'm going to put this one in the file. There we go. And since there isn't very many holiday themed embellishments, I should be able to get through this in 10 minutes or so before I have to pick him up. So I will be back, and sit tight and I will show you what I have there. So these, like before, 12 by 12 sheets. I have some ephemera that I cut off a box of tea that I actually got for Christmas. It was a David's tea, but I really liked the chipboard that was on the box. So I kept that, and I thought it matched well with these smaller pages and then these stickers. And all I do is you can stick it on cellophane or you can stick it on wax paper. Wax paper probably works a lot better than the cellophane because I tried to peel one off and it just kind of like took the sticky part off, but it's okay. I can use my glue, my fine liner glue bottle. So I am going to do this real quick, and I will be back to talk to you soon. Hi guys, so this one is done now. The Christmas holidays page kit, which is page kit 12, is complete now. So I'm going to continue with page kit 13, which is, let's see, what is page kit 13? It is called Legos, Boys, and Summer Days. So that's what I have in there so far. And I'm going to add to that. And surprisingly, there was more stuff that I could use for Christmas. These are all basically general embellishments. None of them are really specifically Christmas. So should be interesting to just limit myself and try to use those for some layouts. So, okay, so I'm going to get started on this one. Legos, Boys, and Summer Days. And this is probably going to be the last one that I do tonight because I've already picked up my son from work. And it is 10:30, and I need to get to bed soon, so I have to get ready for tomorrow. I have to get my clothes out for tomorrow. So, so we will get started. The color on this paper is so pretty, and I don't know if the color through the camera is really picking it up that well. But this is one of my favorite papers. So, I'm one of the odd ones that really does like Kelly green. I really love the color Kelly green. So, and yellow too. Yellow is my favorite color, but probably Kelly green is probably close second. So, but I'm going to go through and see what I've got in these 5 containers. They're dwindling down. They're getting smaller, as you can see. I've used quite a few. So, yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. Hi guys, I'm finished with this one. So this is all the embellishments that I had that go with this kit. I ended up putting all the sports ones in here that I had, like baseball. I had a lot of baseball embellishments, and my oldest son played t-ball when he was little, and so I have a lot of photos of that. My brother was a big baseball player and played a lot during the summertime. So I have photos of that as well. And then we also, when we have gone to like ball games, professional ball games, they have been during the summertime as well. So, because their favorite sports team is the St. Louis Cardinals. So we have seen a few games down there at Busch Stadium. So I did put all of that in here. I have some other sports stuff in here too, like soccer balls and things like that. My kids were never in soccer, but they have had soccer balls. They just kicked them around the backyard. So I'll probably just add those balls and stuff into like a backyard page or backyard layout. But that's pretty much what I did with these embellishments. I added summer birthday. We do have one summer birthday in, well, actually a few, if I include extended family during the summertime. And a bunch of florals and so forth. So this one is done, and this is going to be the last one that I do tonight. I am going to come back in just a couple minutes, and I'm going to show you how I set up page kit number 1. I don't have an iris container. I do plan on getting some. What I do have is a divided container that is from Five Below. I think I paid like $3 for it. I have 2 of them, and I've had them for a couple years now. I don't even know if they sell them anymore. But I'll show you how I set stuff up in there, and it does work fairly well. So I will be back in just a couple minutes to show you how I set up page kit number 1. Hi guys, I'm back. So this is a container. It's kind of dusty because, like I said, it's a couple years old, and I just use it to store embellishments and stuff. So this is what I'm going to use for like my, to put stuff in. This sticker was too large to put in anything, but it's like coral and some seashells, and that goes with Disney because of Epcot and the seas. I do have the 2 page kits that are Disney. So it is page kit 11 and page kit 1. So since there aren't a lot of embellishments in page kit 1, I think I'm going to set it up with all of these, like combine the kits. I'm not going to combine the papers in the kits. I'm just going to combine the embellishments, and then I can start on my Disney album first thing, I think. So I've been wanting to start on my Disney album anyway. So this gives me a head start, like a push to start my Disney album, because I have so many Disney photos from the trips that we've taken. So even though we've only gone 5 times, we still have a lot of photographs. And the last time we went, we stayed on property, so at a Disney resort. So, and we also got the Memory Maker package. And so they took pictures of us throughout all the parks the whole week we were there. So we have a lot more photographs probably from this last trip that we went to Disney in 2015 than any of the other trips. So so I'm gonna put these in this container, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like. Hi guys, I'm finally back. So everything is sorted the way that I like it when I go to Scrapbook. So I've got the 2 Disney packs here, and I'm going to start doing some Disney pages. Most of the time I sort by color, just because that is that's just the way that I've always done it. I just always sort by color. And so I've got all the blues here, all the pinks there, all the greens here, whites behind here. These are all larger ones. Most of them are kind of this bluish kind of aqua color. But these are just larger pieces. Yellows here, oranges and browns here. So I did stick a couple purples in with the blues and a couple reds in with the pinks. But that's just basically how I do it. And they're pretty easy to sort through if I'm looking for a specific color. So that is what I do. And it's easy. It's easy to transport to wherever I'm working. So hopefully I will get another video up of me doing a few Disney pages in the near future using this kit. And once I dwindle this down, then I'll go to kit number 2. And since every single one of the page kits that I made is completely different, it should keep things interesting as far as I shouldn't get bored with doing, not that I normally get bored anyways scrapbooking, but sometimes if I'm working on one particular project, I find that it's not as enjoyable if I'm trying to rush through. Kind of like December Daily gets toward the end of the album, I get kind of like, I just want to get this done. And I don't really want that to happen with my Disney albums. So I think that I can hammer out quite a few layouts with these 2 page kits, and then I'll move on to something else. And I think it'll keep it interesting and fun. So, but I'm going to sign off because it is time for me to get ready for bed. I am tired and it's pretty late here. It's like, it's already 11:37. So, and my husband's on the way home. So, yeah. So I need to get ready for tomorrow, and I hope to see you back here soon. I'm hoping to get some scrapbooking done really, really soon because I miss it. I really do. And when I don't create, I find that I am more stressed out, and I find that I can't relax and I overthink things, and I don't know, that's just kind of how I am. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to using it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too broken up into pieces and stops and starts. I'm going to use iMovie to like blend it all together. So hopefully you won't notice it too much. But yeah, I thank you all for watching, and like I said, I hope to be back soon. Thanks for watching Thrifty Mama Scraps. So I'll see you here next time. Bye.